Hello everyone, this is Valgori here. I'm back and this is my third video, and if you haven't seen my first two, you must watch them to understand this. I, Valgori, am back after, a quite long time. And now, since I made my list and reviewed it a long time ago, now it's time for me to review how the list has been going so far, even though it's not very big so far. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to go over every entry on this list and go over everyone who put an entry on, and I'll review each entry to see how well it's been going so far. Top 10 non-licensed LEGO themes that should be made. Anyway, let us start with this list, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my last video, in the video before. Anyway, so let's go. So, for the first one, we have on the list, first we'll go over the ones I put on, which were seen in the video. First we have Ancient Greece. So, LEGO Ancient Greece, I explained what it was, right here. Of course, a historical theme that incorporates Greek and Roman mythology. A historical theme set in Ancient Greece that incorporates Greek and Roman mythology. That would be absolutely awesome. So many different minifigures could be made. Greek hoplites, non-soldier Greek citizens, mythical creatures, Amazons, heck, they could even go as far as to manage to somehow include the gods. And so many different sets could be made. Buildings, artillery, ships, and giant brick-built monsters. And my sister, right here, actually said that she's actually very surprised that LEGO has never done an Ancient Greece theme before, because it's one of the most popular historical periods ever. And it is, sort of surprising. However, one funny thing is my father was actually surprised that he once said this to me. I'm going to say something he once said. He said he was actually surprised LEGO Vikings didn't come out earlier, because LEGO is a Scandinavian company. So anyway, let's keep going. Then we have Antarctica. I'll also explain the concept of this theme in of course, this is my first video as well, an action and adventure theme set in Antarctica. You could have ancient and people going to the continent of Antarctica with great vehicles, and they could find anything there really. Ancient Antarctic ruins. Maybe they find ice monsters. Maybe they find it's full of gems and want to mine. Once again, great. It's an action theme concept. The next we have on here is, of course, Europa. Once again, a space/underwater theme about discovering life under Jupiter's moon, Europa, because many people think there could actually be life there, and there's actually this really, really cool image that shall probably give you a little taste of what the theme shall be like. Oh, yes, I found it. Here's the image. So they could find tons of aliens there, maybe even intelligent aliens, whether they live in peace or go to war. And yeah, some Roman Empire, something which I think makes quite a bit of sense considering I put Ancient Greece on, the list as well. Just imagine it. All of the buildings like amphitheaters and temples and aqueducts. They could have the military, catapults and ships, and of course the villains would be stereotypical barbarians. Super soldiers, a military science fiction / superhero theme about your Captain America style super soldiers. I imagine them saving the world from some crazy mastermind who wants to take it all over. soldiers with superpowers. Dark Side of the Moon, I imagine some sort of theme about, astronauts discovering there's an alien base there or something. I of course imagine it to be quite freaky. Mind Quest. This is a quite interesting concept. Basically, I imagine an archaeology theme like Adventurers or Pharaoh's Quest set in Mexico as the characters explore Mayan and Aztec ruins. Like it could have vehicles for the main characters, Mayan ruins like temples, and it can also have mystical elements like, I guess, shape-shifting warriors and spirits and stuff. Maybe even Quetzalcoatl, the feathered dragon, gets to make an appearance. Cyber Strike, a cyberpunk theme, pretty easy to think of. Post-civilization, Mad Max style post-apocalyptic theme. Asteroid miners, a Rock Raider / Power Miners theme, set in space. You could imagine them mining asteroids, and there being, I guess, rock monsters or some sort of alien slugs there, perhaps. And now we've gone over all the ones that I did, let's get to the ideas of, well, other people. First, well, these are just newcomers. Or should I do them in chronological order? I'll just go over these first, but these were put there by the YouTuber EB Bricks, and he's actually quite desperate for subscribers, I will like to tell you. So let me just go to so here's right here. Yeah, so I highly recommend you subscribe to this guy. So, hope you're glad that you've been mentioned, EV Brex. Anyway, right, since they're recently put on, hopefully they'll properly get on the list. He put Mars City, sounds like an interesting idea. I imagine like some sort of utopian city, people built on Mars. Maybe there's aliens on Mars, people find life on Mars. As well as an obstacle course series. It's a vague term, but once again, if it's like has really scary obstacle courses and such, it could be interesting, like acid stuff. So the next two were put here by my, well, no, this and this were put there by my brother, Greek Gods and Jungle Adventures. Greek Gods, that would probably be a sub-theme of ancient Greece, but to have the Greek and Roman gods, basically, I guess it could be a cool idea. Zeus or Jupiter, Poseidon or Neptune, or all the others, Hades or Pluto, because they'll almost certainly be a sub-theme of ancient Greece. Of course, Jungle Adventures, obviously based on the jungle sub-theme of LEGO Adventurers. If you think about it, Mind Quest could actually be a sub-theme of Jungle Adventures. Ice Monsters was put there by one of his friends I've never ever met, which would probably be a sub-theme of Antarctica. Then for number 14 and number 17, we have Ship Racing and Amazon Jungle, both put there by my sister, and she thought of an idea of a racing theme, but I corrected her, told her it should be called boats racing, not ship racing, because a ship means a giant boat. They're not for racing. This could be a cool thing to come after LEGO Racers. And Amazon Jungle, so she imagines just like some sort of tribe or small civilization, the Amazon, to show South American culture and wildlife. Could be a colourful theme, I guess. Space Race, this here was put there by a school friend of mine. His name is Aiden, but that could actually be a really cool idea. It's sort of similar to the old theme LEGO Discovery if you think about it. I think much better than having space be a LEGO City sub-theme. And Everest was put here by my brother's girlfriend. Shall I mention her name? Maybe not. I've mentioned Aiden's names, and I described as a fantasy adventure theme, says Mount Everest. I think if it like his mythology and everything, it might be a little similar to like the Himalayas part of Lego Adventurers in 2003 with her Yeti and everything. Could be cool. This next one, Robin Hood, was put there, but well, I helped her put it there, but I was put there by my maths teacher. Of course, Robin Hood is public domain. It doesn't require license. So once again, could be a cool like castle-like theme. Okay, in my opinion, these were the two weakest ones. They were put there by another school friend of mine. I mentioned Aiden. Okay, her name was Kate, but Operating Theatre and Rock Concert. Just so you know, I'm in year 12, and it's when she put them on, and I didn't look. I got to see the next day. I didn't ask her. And basically, on that day of year 12, the next day, there was a day when, you know, all the year 12 students have to dress up as what job they want to be once they leave school. And Kate, the next day, came back as a person who I think was like some sort of singer or something. So it makes sense she'll put Operating Theatre and Rock Concert there. They should probably be a part of the same thing, but in my opinion, they're the weakest. They're on par with, well, sort of like bands in the terrible list I reviewed in my last video. And for the last two, well, they were both suggested by E.B. Bricks. He told me to put them on, so I did. They are Space Police 4, which wasn't in fact on the last list, as well as Alien Conquest 2, even though if I was to give some advice, this list is more about to be themes they haven't done before, not themes they should bring back. So, and I guess they could have cool sequels. So, anyway, that's the list so far. I hope they're more interesting in the future, but also, much more importantly, more comments on each entry, so people could imagine like what they would be like and what sets would come out of them. Anyway, goodbye.